Although from the looks of this place, I think he might have just run away.
Wait, you've seen Nicholas?
No. Did you hear the words that came out of my mouth? We're trying to help you find your son.
Well, I don't need any help. I can find him on my own damn time.
It's not what Fix says.
Does Fix? How do you know Fix? He's still kind of like messing with his hair, trying to look somewhat respectable.
Who doesn't know Fix?
Let a man put his fucking pants on. He shuts the door
Yeah.
for 1 second. You hear him kind of rustling behind the door. You hear like a belt loop being tied and fastened.
I put a hand on Rich's shoulder and I say, "This man just lost his son. I think we should take a more gentler approach."
I think this man just got his son lost. I'm holding him responsible.
You hear like a zipper being pulled up and the door opens and he goes, "What? Fix? Didn't you hear? What do you mean?"
Fix sent us here.
He goes, "Well, what does Fix want with Nicholas? Why is he helping me?"
Don't know.
He's still messing with his hair.
Find the kid. So we're gonna find the kid.
He goes, "Well, can I offer you some water or something?"
I'm good.
I'm good.
You hear him kind of like taking big sniffs, he's trying to hold back his tears, and he's got like snot running down his face because you fucking mentioned his child as he's like drunk, and he's like, "What? It's like, oh, you guys, look. I mean, what do you need to know? What's going on?"
Does your son have any enemies? Do you have any enemies?
I mean, I
would kidnap a child.
I haven't seen Nicholas for about a week. I searched for him. He used to play over near the town hall. There's some cellars underneath there. He would go under. I think he was practicing that damn magic or something. I don't know what he was
Cellars under
doing.
the town hall.
Yeah, that's where he plays. Yeah.
And you already looked there for him, though, right?
I mean, I can't. I went over there and asked if they seen him. They won't let me down there or anything. But I think he would tell me these stories of him sneaking in. I told him not to do it, but I think he kept going. He goes, look, you guys, you want a drink or anything? And he pours himself a drink.
I turn to the rest of the party. Should we check that out?
I turn to David first. David, you need to stop drinking. I'm going to confiscate the alcohol.
What right do you have to what? What are you talking about?
David, I'm just trying to help.
He goes, well, you're taking my damn alcohol. How's that helping me at all?
David, you're a mess right now.
He goes, I just fucking lost my son. Of course I'm a mess. What the?
Okay, you haven't lost him yet, right? Have you given up on him?
He looks over at you and he just kind of starts bawling in front of you. He can't keep himself.
As soon as he starts crying,
about this guy.
I'll slap him.
As soon as he starts crying, I leave and head towards the town hall.
I pour out his alcohol on the grass.
I'm out of here.
Outside.
Yeah. I can walk
I'll slap him. I'll slap him and tell him that if he wants to find his son, he needs to be sober so he can give us reliable information next time we stop by. Can you do that, David?
It's like, what? Who the fuck are you for?
Again.
What the
Motherfucker, don't make me fuck you up.
It's like, whoa.
Hey, come on.
Whoa.
I cast Wall of Fog. Wall of Fog! Are you now afraid, David? Will you sober up?
He's like, whoa, what the fuck? Where'd you go? Why is all this smoke in my fucking house?
David, this is what happens when you drink too much. There's no smoke anywhere. Just lay off the booze.
With the snap of a finger, I could turn all the smoke into fire, David. Will you stop drinking?
You're gonna kill... Guards!
David, who are you talking
Guards! He's just screaming guards. He's like, you're gonna kill me. Get out of my house. This is not...
I'm not gonna kill you, idiot. I'm trying to help you. I'll slap him again and leave. This guy's worthless.
Oh my god!
He's like, what? As you're leaving, he's like, what in the fuck is going on? He's just like completely dumbfounded, and you guys end up leaving.
I take Argo with me.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
Well done.
We're headed to the town hall.
To the town hall.
Okay. you guys, I would assume, ask a guard. You make it over to the town hall. And yeah, you're standing in front of the town hall. The doors have 2 guards planted at the top. They're wide open. There's a ton of people. By now, it's about 9, 10 a.m. There's a ton of people coming in and out of these. It leads up probably about 5 stairs or so and flattens off and another 5 stairs. Big, double, thick wooden doors wide open. Tons of people coming in and out. And you see 2 guards at the top on both sides, kind of just at their stations. What do you do?
We're, the guy back there said it's going to be tough to get in. We might have to sneak in. Maybe create a distraction.
Well, I could easily sneak in, actually.
That's true.
Do I see any signs for a stable anywhere?
Yeah, well, it's not really a stable, but outside of the town hall, there is kind of a place that you see a bunch of horses tied up.
Okay, convenient.
As you approach, there's like one of those, like someone in the town is actually tying a horse up right as you approach with it, so you can tie Argo up there easily.
Okay, I do so.
Okay. Argo is tied up with the other horses.
Okay, I pet him and I go back to the group.
Okay. You go back to the group. I think Ricardo just casted Invis.
Yeah.
So, we need to actually go back to this before you... Because it does require an actual casting. Do you just cast this in plain sight?
Well, I just put my fingers up like this. Does that do it?
I'm pretty sure you have to make... Let me look at the spell, but I'm pretty sure you have to actually do... let's see here. So it is all 3. It's S, M, and V. So it's verbal, it's motions, and you also have to use materials for it. This is... I should have reminded you of this earlier, but let's say you have 2 more casts before you run out of your eyelashes before you run out of your Arabic gum, which you need to cast that. So you've got 2 more enough materials for two more
Arabic,
casts.
right?
Gum
Not
Arabic, yeah.
gum?
Sorry.
Okay.
It's Arabic gum, man. You got to get some gum from Arabia. So yeah, you can cast it twice more, but also in casting this, its casting time is 2, so it takes, I think that means about 2 minutes to cast, and you also have to say things and also kind of make hand gestures and whatnot as you're doing it. So you can't just go like, I'm invisible. Like, people would notice you doing this.
Okay, got it. Should I do it again, though?
Well, I mean, if you start casting it, then yeah, it's going to take about 2 minutes.
Okay. I start casting it.
Okay.
Guys, I think I will go invisible. Power of the elves, give me that invisibility too. I'll keep mumbling. You guys can keep going.
You guys hear and see Ricardo casting this spell, and a bunch of people actually start to kind of form around him, and they're all just staring at him as this is happening. One of the guards comes down from the town hall at his station. He's like, "Hey, what's going on down there? Make way!" And he kind of parts the crowd. And he's like, "What's this guy doing?"
This guy
Hasn't been 2 minutes yet. You're still casting.
This guy, he said he can do a magic trick, but I don't really believe him. It's probably all just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, we're taking bets on it.
A magic trick, huh? Well, let's see it. He kind of like sits there and waits.
Yeah, I think it's more like
it'll happen.
It's like, well,
some call it a disappearing act.
He goes, "Oh, all right. Well, it's okay." And he sits there and waits until I would assume the spell finishes, and he goes invisible, and he goes, "Whoa! Where'd he go?" And everyone's around.
It's a disappearing act.
Hear a bunch of whispering, like, "What just happened?"
I think it's just a sleight of hand thing. He's somewhere in the crowd.
Yeah, he's probably gonna appear out of the bar or something in any minute now.
The guard kind of like moves his hand in front of him in the space where you just were, and eventually, after moving forward, like he starts moving towards the group, fanning the air in front of him. Do you guys stop him?
Dude, what are you doing?
He's like, "Well, I'm trying to see if this guy's still here. I've heard
if he was there, you think that he would just let you hit him with his hand?
Well, I've heard stories about powerful wizards going invisible, and I'm just trying to see if it's real.
This guy's definitely not a wizard. He was kind of begging for pocket change.
Yeah, I'm not sure about powerful either.
Really?
Ricardo's like...
Guys.
What did you say, Rich?
He's always going invisible and casting wall of fog and...
Wait. So he is invisible? Is that what you're saying?
This guy, I saw him at the bar earlier this morning. He ordered 5 fingers of whiskey and drank it all very quickly. I don't know if he's
Guys, wait.
Sounds like you're having
really
a good
weird
morning.
People in this town. I'm
Rich,
gonna walk
I
off.
understand what's happening.
Yeah, the crowd started to dissipate after the trick is over, but the guard's still very interested in what's going on.
I'm sure he'll appear at some point. But this trick's kind of boring to me. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
He goes, but wait, where's your friend? You're gonna leave your friend?
Yeah, he does this all the time. It's not real. He's usually hiding behind a door or something when we find him.
No, he's not. He's invisible.
I just walk away.
I chase after Cobblepot, protesting completely.
The guard is just kind of like watching all this go down. So as this is happening, let's go back to Ricardo. Ricardo, you're invisible now. The crowd's dissipating around you. You hear your party members said what they have said. What are you doing?
I stick as close as possible to Cobblepot.
So are you like, do you have your hand on him? Like, does he know that you're next to him?
I'm sure he knows, yeah. Yeah, I'll put my hand on him.
Okay. So as you're walking away, Cobblepot, you notice that there's like someone tugging on your shoulder. And you look back and you don't see anything, so you assume it's Ricardo.
Okay.
And the guard just kind of like lets you guys
just keep walking. Yeah.
Walk past, and he's just kind of like scratching his head. What are you guys doing now?
Is he out of earshot?
Yeah, you guys walked 5-10 feet away.
I just say quietly to myself, so that Ricardo can hear. You need to get into the cellar of the town hall.
How are we going to communicate with each other once you're in, Ricardo?
That's a good question. What am I even looking for here?
You're looking for David.
Yeah, no shit, but I mean, there must be a like something that I can do for you guys to get in as well. Maybe I'll. Do you think there's another door or something shut from within that I can open?
No idea.
Perhaps. We'll come join you in a couple of minutes.
I'll figure something out. How many guards are there? How many guards are there? Just 2 at the entrance?
Yeah, the one that was on the left had walked down the stairs to look at the magic trick. The one that's on the right is just keeping his guard. He was interested. He was kind of like trying to look over people, but he can't leave his post. Someone has to always be there.
Maybe we can distract the guards somehow, or I can do it. I can. Can you guys think of anything?
Guards.
How?
Just leave it up to me.
Okay.
Rich cracks his fingers and walks over to the guard in question.
Okay, so I'll just walk with Rich in case he needs my help, just quietly.
Okay. You're walking with Rich?
Okay. I walk up to one of the guards and...
Do you go to the one that was questioning you guys on the open or down, or the one that was at his post on the right?
The one that was at his post.
Okay. New guard.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello?
How's it going?
I mean, honestly, it fucking sucks. I have to be here all fucking day. It's pretty
Did you
shitty.
see the thing outside?
No, I couldn't even see that thing because fucking Daryl over there decided to leave his post, and I can't leave my post.
You can't leave. Why can't you leave your post?
Because he left his post. One always has to be here watching the door. Them's the rules. This job fucking sucks.
I just figured that it was your job to deal with stuff like that, so never mind.
Well, I mean, at this point in time, it was his job, and my job was to watch the door.
Who do I see about cleaning up the blood?
Cleaning up the blood.
Yeah.
He looks past you and he's like, What are you talking about?
The man that was stabbed.
There was a stabbing?
Right out there. Yeah, Daryl went to go take a look at it, and I don't know. I figured you guys were supposed to do something about this.
He's like trying to look past you, and he just sees a bunch of people walking around. He's like,
No. I mean, you can't see from here. Whatever. If it's not your job, it's not your job. And I just keep walking.
He's okay. As you walk off, he's like, "Hey, Daryl, get back here." He's calling him back, and you guys walk off.
Uh-oh, that didn't work.
What are you guys doing now? Riley and Cobblepot, what do you guys do as Rich and Ricardo go and do this?
I didn't think that was going to work. Did you, Cobblepot?
I don't know. Rich is, he's a wild card sometimes.
Yeah, it's really true. I've noticed that about him.
I kind of just watch this scene unfold from afar. I'm trying to figure out a way to get down there after Ricardo goes in.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go in and start snooping around for now.
Okay, you go inside of the town hall?
Yeah.
Okay, as you eventually enter in past the two wide open doors, just a flurry of people in there, some running, some walking hastily. You see kind of a mix of both what you suspect to be nobility, a couple people from the bar last night wearing their fedoras coming out and in. You see a couple of just commoners walking in, kind of wearing almost next to rags. They're getting eyed a lot by the nobles. You can kind of see that they think that they're out of place. And what exactly are you looking for or intending to do as you walk in?
Well, I guess it looks easier to go in than I thought, so I'll just walk back to the party and tell them that there's a bunch of people there.
Okay. You have some difficulty walking back as people just constantly keep bumping into you, and they're like, what the fuck? And a couple times you get knocked down, but you end up getting back to the party.
Okay. I'll be like, so there's a shitload of people in the town hall, guys. I don't know why it's so.
What kind of people are in there?
Yeah, couldn't we just walk in?
People.
Why are we trying to sneak in?
Yeah, I think we can probably just walk in.
Yeah, I don't know why we were trying to sneak in.
Well, didn't David said that it was hard getting in?
I think he said it was hard getting into the cellars.
Okay, well, let's go into the town hall then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't go first. I kind of look at Riley and Cobblepot.
Don't worry, Rich. Cobblepot's got this.
I've always got this.
All right, you guys are walking into the town hall, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the town hall. Same thing as what I described to Cats.
I exchange glances with everyone in the party and go, wow, I'm really embarrassed, guys.
Yeah, me too. We should try and find the cellars, I guess, and see how we can get into those.
I want to stop some random person passing by.
It's about the journey anyways.
Okay, hold on.
Just be like, hey, you.
Yeah, you stop a nobleman wearing very, very fine clothes, and he looks you up and down and he goes, what do you want?
Excuse me, sir. Can you point me the way to the cellars?
Why should I help you?
I'm just asking for a direction. It takes less time than it takes to insult me.
Give me a charisma check, Rich.
14.
Oh,
34.
Nailed it.
Wow, you're beautiful.
He looks you up and down once again. He goes, "What? I'm sorry, sir. He puts his hand up to his lip and he's like, the cellar?
Yeah, looking for the cellar.
He's kind of just quizzically thinking. And he's like, I think it's outside on the side, but
Is there a entrance in from within here?
I'm sorry, I don't work here. You'd have to ask one of the clerks or a guard. I can't help you any more than that.
That's fine. You may want to avoid it for now.
He kind of like looks past the party. He's like, you guys have a good day. And he bows kind of noddingly and walks off. He's looking over his shoulder as he looks back at you guys.
I turn back to the party.
Anything good, Rich?
Oh, you didn't hear that? Yeah, the cellar's outside on the side of the building.
Wow.
Now I'm doubly embarrassed.
Yeah. Well, we broke into the very public town hall, guys.
We did it.
Let's go head over towards the cellar then and see what we can see there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, you guys walk outside. You kind of start looking around, wandering around. After about 4 or 5 minutes, you end up finding what looks to be 2 doors, 2 wooden doors that are kind of at a slant. So, like, if you're looking at my camera, hopefully it's working. Like, here's the building. You can find like the slant with 2 wooden doors. It looks like it leads down a flight of stairs down underneath the town hall.
Is there any guards? Of the guards?
No, there's no town guards. There's just a pretty big lock on the cellar. Like on, a metal chain where the 2 doors close on kind of the handles, and then it's got a pretty big lock on it.
Perhaps, Ricardo, you could steal the guards' keys, and maybe they keep them on them or something in an obvious place.
Oh, perhaps they do. Do they? Do we see any keys on the guards?
You didn't see any when you were talking to them earlier. You'd have to go back and look if you were going to go now.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was pretty close. I guess I'll go back and look. Does anyone want to come with me? Might need a distraction.
Sure. I'll follow.
You got this, Riley.
Is it like a padlock, JP, or what kind of lock is it?
It looks to just be like a pretty heavy metal golden lock. Or sorry, not golden, but steel lock that has a key slot at the bottom of it.
What type of doors are these? Like thin wooden doors, heavy wooden doors, metal doors?
From what you can tell, that it looks to be pretty thick. They've got hinges on the edges of them.
That means they open out towards us.
Yeah, so we know which way to. Once we get the lock off, we'll know how to get inside.
They've got like pretty big bolts coming in at the top, and then at the bottom hinge. 2 hinges
one of those
on each
like
side.
typical cellars, like against the ground?
Yeah, exactly. And the doors would open up in a it's at a slope basically.
Right. Well, someone has to come in here sometime to get something from it, right?
Maybe we can try and brute force the lock.
In public like this?
Well,
there are people like about 10 feet off the where you guys are.
You have a cellar to use it. I think if we just stand here long enough, someone will eventually use the cellar, be it today or tomorrow or the next day, if we can't get the key.
So what are we going to do? Just stand around and wait for them to open up the cellar, and then when they open it up, we're just going to be hanging out right here and then walk inside?
Yeah. Or we could get the key, because Riley, weren't you going to get the key? Or distract someone so Mr. Ghostman can get the key?
Riley, what if you suggested to one of the guards?
Let's jump to Ricardo and Riley then. You guys are walking towards the guards.
Okay. Riley, I have an idea. Why don't you suggest to one of the guards that you'll sexually please them in a very private place, and they'll probably go in the cellar with you.
Alright, Ricardo, this one time.
It's a good one.
Okay. Are we there in front of the guards?
Yeah, you make your way to the guards. He's in front of you now.
I don't feel like this is going to work, Ricardo. What if they suggest somewhere else?
Well, even then they'll take their pants off, right? Then you can just slap them or something, and I'll get the keys.
Couldn't you just like reach into their pockets and fumble around while you're invisible?
I could try, but then there's the risk they'll notice.
Do you have any pickup lines for me, Ricardo?
I think you'll do just fine.
Never mind, I'm not there. I had one.
Yeah. I could use anything.
Just be like, hey, sexy, and maybe give him a kiss on the cheek or something like that. Something very obvious. And
oh my god, right.
Do that.
Alright. So I saunter out to the guards. Sick dog.
Which one do you go to, the left or right?
I saunter up to both of them.
I mean, there's probably about 10 feet in between them.
Both of them?
I saunter up to the guard on the left.
Okay.
Alright, and I look at him longingly. And I say, looking right. I say, hey guard, are you a beeper? 'Cause damn.
The guard kind of looks at you, and he's just like, and roll a charisma check. Let's see how he perceives this. It's D20 plus 14.
No.
You know, the guard looks at you and he's like, well, I don't know on wood or anything, ma'am, but I do visit a dam every now and then. And he just kind of like stares you back.
Wow, that's really interesting. I love a man in a uniform.
You see him kind of like adjust his armor, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a guard. I do protect this town hall. You bet your ass."
Do you want to go do something?
Well, milady, I'm working right now. I don't want to.
Oh shit! He called her milady.
Maybe tonight. Seething. Do what?
Riley starts seething, but she tries to control herself.
Maybe.
What was the last thing you said?
I get off at 5 o'clock, and then maybe we can go get off if you know what I'm saying.
It's now or never, though.
Hold on. Hold on one second. Hey, Rupert! You see the other guard. He goes, Daryl? And he goes, what? Come here a second. He looks at his post. He's like, are you at your post? And he goes, yeah, come here. And the other guard comes over here. He's like, hey, Rupert, can you cover for me for 1 second? And Rupert looks at him, and he looks over at you, and he's like, all right, Daryl, just this one time. I got you. I understand. And he walks back over to his post, and he's like, where are we going?
All right, I know the perfect place. Follow me, and I'll lead him to the cellar.
Okay. He follows you hastily, like he's right next to your side the entire time.
All right. So he's beside me?
Yeah. He's like, where are you from? As you're like having a conversation, getting back to the cellar. 17
F Cali. I'll like walk in front of him a little bit, and then when I see Rich and Cobblepot, I'll kind of go like this really fast, like disperse, so that he doesn't see my hands.
Okay. Yeah, you see Caitlin make a triangle with her hand and then break it apart like she's doing the Diamond Dallas Page or something.
We disperse.
I turned to Cobblepot and be like, what does it mean?
I think she's saying she's trying to get some and she doesn't want us to watch or something. Let's just split up.
Yeah, we'll split up. You go there, I'll go over here. I go a separate way from Cobblepot, round a corner, and then come back in a little bit and watch what happens.
Okay, so you're like at the back of the building, kind of peering from the side. Cobblepot, where do you go? Do you run over or walk over to the road next to the side of the building?
Sure, just somewhere inconspicuous.
Okay, you go over to the side of the road, and you're kind of just at the side, I guess, like kicking your feet, trying to look inconspicuous. Caitlin, the guard's constantly asking you, like, where are you from? What's your name? It's like, I should at least have your name, shouldn't I, milady?
My hand, like, slowly goes to my sword. But I take my other hand, I'm like, no. Resist. My name's Riley, my lord.
He goes, ooh, I like the sound of that, Riley. I like the sound. What? Wait, what? And he notices that you guys are walking to the cellar, and he's like, you wanna go down there?
Yeah, I get down on my knees and I pick up the chain and I say, oh, it's too heavy. I need you to help me break through this so we can go down here.
He goes, what? I don't have the key to that, milady. The town, it's inside. Us guards just watch the front door. I can't help. We got to look. And how about we go over there? And he points to an alleyway across the road in between the couple of houses. It's like that'll be just fine.
What do you take me for? No, it has to be private.
Well, I take you for someone that wanted to jump my bones 5 seconds ago. So let's go over there.
It's in the cellar or never.
And he goes, shit. I'll be right back. And you see him walk off towards the entrance to the town hall. What are you guys doing?
Say good job, Riley.
I'm still hanging out, waiting to see how it plays out.
Did I see how Rich was still trying to watch?
Give me a perception check if you roll 20.
I mean, I'm like just kind of peering around the corner.
Are you actively hiding yourself from Riley or no?
I'm trying to.
Okay, you totally see Rich. You totally see Rich's
seen.
head like peeking out from the side of from behind the building.
Okay, after I see that the guard's gone, Rich, what are you doing?
I was gonna see how this went down. You were opening the door, right?
That's all you were interested in?
Well, what else would I be interested in?
Really are a wild card, Rich.
Look, you see, Rich had no idea what you guys were talking about. He was never close enough to hear it.
Oh, I thought he got the idea from Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? He's not that bright.
I thought Cobblepot put in layman's terms.
Kind of, but Rich is a special layman. He needs a little bit more clarity.
Alright, fair enough. I'm just waiting for the guards to come back.
All right, everyone's just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after it takes a little bit longer than you would think that it's just for someone to go pick up a key and come back, but probably, I don't know, 10 minutes pass and you see kind of a slightly overweight gentleman start walking towards the cellar, and there's no guard with him at all. And he sees Riley standing next to the. You stood next to the cellar door this entire time?
Yep.
He goes,
look sexy.
He goes, hey, you there, is your name Riley?
That it is.
He goes, are you... What do you... Did you just try to have sex with one of the guards in the cellar?
No, sorry, it must be a different Riley.
No. Yes is the answer.
Give me...
I mean, no, sorry, I had a judgment lapse. Yeah, I forgot.
So it was you?
Yeah, I'm that guy. That's me.
You look like a girl to me, but I need. Why did you want to go down in that cellar? We lost a little boy down there apparently, from what the guards are thinking. And what?
Did you search the cellar for the little boy?
No one goes down there. That place is haunted as hell.
So what are you implying about me?
I want to know why the fuck you wanted to go down there.
I just wanted a private place. But if you want someone to help find that little boy, I could do that too.
At this point, you see like 3 guards come behind him, and he's like, well, what business do you have going down there on your own? I'm not saying you can't, but I just don't want you to die.
Don't worry about me.
He's still like looking you over. Give me a charisma check.
Again?
Yeah, it's a different person. You're crushing him.
Not like
I appear out of nowhere too.
Neil's an angel.
You appear out of nowhere?
Yeah.
He goes, oh God, it's a ghost, guards! And the guards rush in after you.
I am not a ghost. My name is Ricardo del Mar. Do you guys know Fix by chance?
The guards get like right up next to you, and when you say you're not a ghost, they're kind of scared and back off a little bit. And then you say, do you know Fix? And the slightly overweight gentleman goes, yeah, everyone knows Fix. Do you know Fix?
Yeah, we're actually working for
could have been
Fix.
summed up with one conversation with the guard.
Yeah, we actually work for Fix. We were trying to find our way. Yeah, we're looking for the little boy that went missing. We're actually seasoned veterans of yeah, we're pretty good at what we do, so we ain't scared of no ghost. And we wanna definitely find the boy. So
wait. So you didn't want to sleep with him? He's looking at Riley when he says that.
Oh, no. Yes, totally. Him? Yeah. With me.
Hey, Daryl, get over here. He's shouting back to the guard. And he goes, well, I can...
I'm more calm now. Not right now.
What?
This whole like lost little boy thing is just killing the mood for me. You know,
Hey, Daryl, I'm kidding. Get back to your post. All right. Well, I'll let him know. You guys want to go down? Is it just you two? Also, where the fuck did you come from? He's looking at Ricardo.
Well, it wasn't visible. From what we were told, the cellar wasn't easy to access. I suppose it's because you guys think it's dangerous. So I wasn't visible.
Yeah, we locked it up last week after Michael went missing. Or sorry, Nicholas went missing. We have a lot of kids get lost around here. I forget the names.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of a pretty good famous magician, and that's why I was invisible.
Wait. Do you know an Ashley?
I don't think that was me. I think you're confusing me for someone else.
Did you have what we like to call a cultural misunderstanding?
I think you might be mistaken, but a friend of mine is Cobblepot, if you've heard of him.
Haven't heard that name. No. Look, what'd you say your name was?
Antonio.
Antonio?
Yeah. Antonio del Rio.
Give me a charisma check to see if you can pull off the lie. See if he believes you. There's no other check for that, right, Rich? It's based off of charisma?
D20 plus.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever the DM wants.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. It's D20 plus 13. You got to do / roll.
Oh, fuck me.
He looks. He's like, no, I think you're Ricardo, boys. I think this is that elf that we heard those stories about, and the guards just start erupting into laughter.